for joining us for this first webinar. Happy New Year, bonne année. I'm Roman Perrault, managing partner at Frenchly Media. If you're new to us, Frenchly is the premier English language publication for Americans passionate about French culture, offering insights into French news, lifestyle, travel, real estate, and more, just like today. Because today we're going to talk about the smartest way for Americans to drive across Europe, maybe this summer, because we know a lot of you guys are going this summer or maybe next summer. And we'll see how we can save money and time with Renault Eurodrive. Today's session expert is Filipe de FREITAS, managing director at Renault Eurodrive with over 20 years of experience in the car rental and TT mobility sector. He specializes in tax-free vehicles, leasing for US residents traveling to Europe. It's a very specific niche program, which Philippe will tell all about. Not many people are aware that this program exists, but it's can be very, very useful. I know a lot of French expats when they live in the US and they come to France, they use it. I know a lot of friends who use it. And a lot of Americans use it when they stay for more than 15 days, I believe. So Philippe will tell us everything about the program. The goal is also to answer all your questions. We received a couple questions by email, which we'll address once the presentation is done. If you have any additional questions at the bottom of your screen in the Q&A, just type it in and we'll answer your question at the end. Philippe, the floor is yours.
Hi, everyone. So the tax-free lease is an alternative to the car rental for expatriates or US residents wishing to visit Europe and traveling and staying over 15 days. So in terms of flexibility, it offers a flexibility that you often can't find with a car rental product, which is you can drive your car all over Europe, across all borders, because these cars have the particularity of being registered and insured under your name, so you can cross all the borders that you want. Another good point is you can choose the exact model, the exact transmission and engine that you wish. So if you want a Renault Clio automatic, that's exactly what you will have, and it will be a brand new car, all inclusive. So unlimited mileage, 24-hour assistance, and full risk insurance.
Perfect. You wanted to tell us a bit about who you guys are, maybe?
Yes, we are the representative of Renault Eurodrive, which is the brand, a brand of the Renault Group that commercializes, that sells this product. There are 15 all over the world, and for the American market, that would be us. So Renault Eurodrive USA. We've been doing this for over 20 years. The product has been in the US for over 50 years, and yeah, that's it.
Perfect. We hear a lot of on that specific thing. We hear that the short-term leasing is usually better for long trips. When would you say is the break-even point in terms of days where that program is actually mathematically cheaper than a traditional rental like Hertz or Avis?
Well, if you pick up your car from France and drop it off in another country, it's immediately cheaper because we have a one-way fee of 200 euros. So, well, if you take it from another rental car company, usually it's 600 minimum. So with the pickup in France, drop off in another country, so it's immediately cheaper. If you pick up the car in, let's say, Madrid and drop it off in Frankfurt, there will be a 400 euros total pickup and drop off fee. So usually it's interesting from 20 to 25 days And if you pick it up in France and drop it off in France or Switzerland, which is also free, you should count, depending on the size of the car, of course, you should count 30 to 35 days. But
Okay.
it all depends on what you want, of course. If you want a brand new car with all inclusive, we are the best program there is. So price excluded, it's always a better product than a car rental because you don't have to wait in a line for your car when you come to the airport. We come, we pick you up, we take you to the car, we show you the car. You don't have to return it with a full tank. So
Okay. Can you give us a concrete example of pricing?
sure. Let's say if you wish to pick up a car up, tak, mm, so this is the website. So if you pick up a car from
If
Bordeaux,
you wanna, you need to do a new screen share because we're still on the presentation.
sure,
I can stop the screen share for you and you can relaunch it on the website.
there we go. Tak.
Yeah.
So you pick up the car from March 1st and then drop it off in, let's say, Madrid for roughly 60 days. So this would be the price, 2,068 euros for a Sandero, which is a small, compact SUV.
SUV?
Hmm?
No.
If you want a bigger SUV, so you have the Capture, 2,406, and this is all included, of course. But if you take the car from, say, tuck, from May 1st up until June 30th, so you'll be getting $100, well, depending on the model, but at least $100 discount because you're ordering your car with a delivery uh, at least 60 days from now. So you get that advantage. So for the small Sandero, you would be at roughly 1,950, and then the Capture, which is this is the best seller, 2,232. So if you compare this with a car rental, it's almost half price with a pickup in France and drop off in Madrid. And it's all included. So it's unlimited mileage, 24-hour assistance, uh, with full insurance without a waiver, a new car. So it's truly unbeatable.
When you say all-inclusive insurance, is it a truly zero deductible policy?
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Does it cover glass tires?
Ah, yes.
Um,
Vandalism,
okay.
natural events. What we don't cover is a misuse of the car. You see here, for instance, we have a Duster, which is let's see this one, which is a 4x4. Up. So you can't take this car and race with it. That wouldn't be covered by the insurance and would be considered misuse of the car. But other than that, if you use the car in a normal fashion, everything is included.
Okay. Is there any country right now where there's restriction on driving these vehicles, like Switzerland or the United Kingdom, since the Brexit?
Now, you can drive it in Switzerland as long as you're not a Switzerland resident. So if you're an American living in the US and wish to drive one of our cars in Switzerland, no problem at all. So you can drive the cars in roughly 70 countries, including Switzerland, but you cannot drive it in the UK. So you can drive it in Scotland and Ireland, but you'd have to take the ferry. So you can't cross the UK with these cars.
Okay. Um, Steven is asking, are these vehicles GPS tracked?
Not all of them. So the higher end ones, like the Rafale and the Espace, it's deactivated by default because for privacy reasons, but they can be tracked by GPS. but we don't. We deliver them with this option. This option is shut down when we deliver the cars.
Will you be expanding the pickup drop-off site? I see that France, it's France focused. I see very few Italian sites.
Yes, there are, you have one in Rome, two in Milano, actually three, but two if you count only the airport. You have one in Milano city center. It's true that most of our customers go to Italy, and I'm not sure if Renault will be working on opening on opening extra agencies in Italy. But for now, yes, it's only Rome and Milano.
Okay. Um, I remember we received a couple questions by email regarding assistance with driving. Philippe, do you offer that? Did you answer that email? I don't remember exactly.
Well, in all honesty, I don't really answer emails for the
Yeah,
taxpayer.
yeah. I think you answered it. I was just trying to find it, but it's fine. I'll find it later.
Sure.
We'll ask other questions. David is asking, is the price lower for picking up and dropping off the vehicle at the same site?
Only no, the pickup and drop off is only free in France and Switzerland. Other than that, there is a fee for picking up, 200 euros, and a fee for dropping off of 200 euros also. But
Okay,
all locations in France and Switzerland, which is only one in Geneva, are free.
okay. Um, what is the maximum lease period allowed? Is there any renewal option for long stay expats?
Well, the maximum, let's say that 95% of our customers are tourists. So a tourist lease has a maximum duration of 175 days or 165 if you pick up your car out of France, because we have to register it, take it to the agency, so it's registered in France and then taken to the agency. So we count 10 days for that process. So 165 days if you pick up the car out of France, and 175 days if you pick it up in France and you can return it uh, out of France, 175 days. We do have a special lease, which is for military journalists, members of a mission, of a university mission, and they can go up to 1 year. But most of our customers are limited to 175 days.
Okay, I found the question that we got by email.
Mhm.
It was a question from Dean. Is it possible for a Renault to be fitted with removable hand controls? I require a spinner knob at 2 o'clock and hand-operated gas braking. How does one go about requesting this? And he's saying that it was complicated when he did it with Hertz, so he went to see if you guys could do it.
No, unfortunately, no. No, the cars are delivered stock and there are no modifications.
Okay.
Unfortunately, sorry. It should be possible,
Um,
to be honest, but it's not.
okay. Um, Question from Eric. If you pick up drop off in France, are you able to take the car by ferry to Corsica and back?
Yes, you can take it to Corsica, drive it there, all by being insured, and take it back, no problems at all. It's included.
Perfect. Um,
Actually,
ah,
let me just check here. If you check up our frequently asked questions, I believe that before booking, what does insurance, can I, what countries? There we go. So this is the list of countries included in the lease. So it's quite a lot.
right. It's pretty much almost everywhere except the UK, right?
Ah, yes, pretty much. Mhm.
Okay. Um, Europe is pushing hard for electric vehicles. Does Renault Eurodrive offer hybrid or EV models to US clients? If so, do you provide the charging cables?
Most of our cars, well, quite a lot of our cars are hybrid. So if you check here, let's see. So this is a hybrid. This is a hybrid. This is also a hybrid. Hybrid, hybrid. So we have a lot of hybrids in our range, but they are all non-rechargeable. So they recharge themselves when you brake, or when you're coasting. So the battery recharges, but we don't have. Renault makes them, but not for this program. So we only deliver non-rechargeable hybrids.
Okay. I found another question that we had by email. Is there an age limit to use this program?
Nope, that's one of our strongest points. So there is no age limit. You can drive this car if you're 18 and up to 149 years old. No problem.
Okay. Um, ah, um, you often book a specific car but end up with a similar category.
No.
With Eurodrive, is the specific model I choose 100% guaranteed?
Yeah, it is. Yes. You have either that car with that. Let's see here, for instance, you have a Bigster Extreme. Extreme is a level of equipment. You either have the Bigster Extreme or a superior Bigster, but never a lower car. That's impossible. And actually, our cars, to give you a little bit of background, these cars are brand new. So the customer receives the car with 0 miles, or actually 8 kilometers, because they have to be tested before they leave the factory. And once we receive them back, we have to sell them. So in order to sell them, we need to make sure that we sell them as fast as possible, because storing these cars is actually the most expensive part of all the process. So we need to keep storage to a minimum, storage time to a minimum. So to make sure that we sell them quite quickly, Renault only puts medium high to the highest trims on this program. So you'll never get a base model Clio or a base model Sandero. It's always at least a Techno and up,
Okay.
which is very rare.
Um, or based on what you just said, if I end up loving the vehicle, is there an option to buy out the lease at the end and keep the car permanently, either to keep it in Europe at a holiday or import it to the US?
You can buy it and keep it in. Quite a lot of our customers do it, but not many end up exporting the car, because there is no representative in the US. So you'd be having a lot of difficulties servicing your Renault in the United States. We are present in Mexico, so you'd have to go to Mexico to get your car serviced. But yes, some do love the car so much that they end up buying it and leaving it here. Most live in Italy, to be honest. So most of our customers that bought the car at the end of the lease, they left it in Italy.
Um, Question from Steven. Is there an extra fee if under the age of 25, like in the US?
No, no, no. It's from 18, as long as you have a valid driver's license and your driver's license is recognized in the countries that you cross, you can drive one of our cars, starting at 18 years of age. No fee.
I see that second drivers are included for expats. Are there any allowances for additional drivers, family that may be visiting during our lease period?
No. So these cars can be driven by the car owner, which is the person that signs the contract, his spouse, ascendants and descendants. So children when over 18 years of age, and the car owners, because we say owner because the car belongs to you for this, in this case, for 61 days. It's your car. It's registered under your name. So you, your spouse, your ascendants, your parents and children can drive it as long as they are 18 years of age. If you or one of your descendants or parents are inside the car, anyone can drive it because the insurance it covers all drivers. It's not so much a matter of insurance because insurance covers anyone driving the car. It's mostly a matter of customs. So if you cross a country, and while crossing the country, the person driving the car is not allowed to a tax-free car. And in order to be allowed a tax-free car, you need to pay your taxes outside of Europe. They will ask the owner to come. So it's to show that he or she is in the European territory. So that would be a shame. So it's best that if you have someone else other than you, your ascendants or descendants, driving the car, it's best if you are inside the car. You can't just lend the car to someone and say, go to Latvia with my car, because if they cross the border and they get controlled, you might have to come and prove that you're in Europe. But the insurance covers everyone, any driver and all passengers.
All right. Travel plans change unexpectedly. I have to cancel my trip 1 week before delivery. What are the penalties?
Well, if you cancel up to 30 days before the pickup date, so it's free, no penalties at all. In this particular case, if you do not take the $50 cancellation waiver, which we offer on our website when you book the car, so you'll see here, for instance, if you choose this car, so you have the cancellation waiver here, $58, sorry. So this you don't have to pay anything; it will just give you back all the money and keep the $58. If you do not pay, if you do not choose to take the cancellation waiver, there is a 300 euros fee for canceling your booking if the car is not registered. And if the car is registered, there will be a 1,000 euros fee. So that's quite a lot, and it's easily explainable. Once the car is registered, it's no longer a brand new car. So it's a used car. So Renault will be losing 25% on the price of the car after the car is registered. So they charge $1,000, 1,000 euros, sorry, if the car has already been registered. But if you've taken the cancellation waiver, you only pay for the $58. So you can cancel anytime if you take the cancellation waiver.
Perfect. Cynthia is asking, is an IDP required for longer than 90 days?
What is an IDP? I'm sorry.
I do not know. IDP.
I imagine could it be the international driver's license or
Oh, yeah. International driver.
if it's
I
the
don't know.
international driver's license, yes, it's recommended for stays of over 90 days because usually you have a 3 months visa when you come to Europe, and so you can drive your car with your US driver's license. So it's recognized in all of the EU and most of the European countries. If you're staying over 90 days, it's preferable if you take if you buy the international driver's license. I imagine that's what we're talking about.
If it
There's
was not, feel free to let us know more about what you were looking to get answered on that topic. And also, do you want to talk a little bit about the fact that this program is kind of limited, Philippe? And
yes. So it's there are 15 agents, as I said before, all over the world. We are the US agent, and there is a maximum of 12,000 cars for all customers. So it's with this program being so interesting, stocks sell out quite fast. So we always recommend our customers to come book the car as soon as they can, and then with approximate dates. And then once we get closer to the pickup date, they can confirm the exact dates because otherwise they risk coming to the website and finding themselves with a car that they which is more expensive or bigger than what they wanted. Because usually the cars that sell out the quickest are the ones that people are interested the most. So if you want to make sure that you have the car that you want, a good example is this one, the Jogger hybrid gas BVA 7 seats. It's a 7-seater. It's a hybrid car with an automatic transmission. So 61 days with a pickup in France and drop off outside of France for roughly $2,600. It's you can't find it. It's impossible. So this is a good example. So if you're looking at this car, I would book it right now. I would book it as soon as I can because they will sell out very quick.
So the program, if I remember well, started 2 days ago, right?
We opened the 2026 season 2 days ago. Yes.
Okay. And usually the best cars tend to go when?
Before June, most cars are already most of the most interesting cars are already sold out, and some of the most interesting cars will be the Jogger, would be the Renault Espace, Capture Hybrid. They sell out very very fast also, and the Clios, the Renault Clio sells out very fast. And
Okay.
so, if you want to make sure that you have a car for summer, book before June or right now, just to make sure that you have a car. We have an option. We have two options in our website. You can either book the car and pay 30% now, and the remaining 70% 45 days before picking up the car, or you can pay everything at once, and then you get a 3% discount on the price. So you can pay the 30%, and then once we're getting closer, once you have your final dates, let us know. We will adjust the booking and the price, and then you'll pay the rest 45 days before the pickup date. One thing that is very important is if you're not sure if you need to pick up your car on, let's in this example, Friday, the 1st of May, if you're not sure if you'll be picking it up on the 1st of May or on the 5th, book for the 1st because it's very easy to push the pickup date to a later date. No worries at all. So if you've booked for the 1st of May and you want the car on the 5th, no problem at all. But it's very hard to get the car sooner than you've booked if you ask for the modification really close to the pickup date. So if you booked for the 5th of May and let's say in April 15th, you say, yeah, no, finally I want the car on the 1st of May. We are less than 15 days from the pickup date, so it could be difficult for us to make that change. So always book for sooner, and then push the date forward. And we'll always adjust the price, of course. Also, if you
All
pick
right.
up a car and then you've booked 90 days, you drop the car, you use the car for 60 days, we also refund 20 days. So Renault keeps 10 days as a penalty and they will refund you the rest,
Perfect.
which is something
Um,
rental companies usually don't do.
Steven is asking, is any service support in case of breakdown, flat tire? Does it come with roadside assistance?
Yes, yes. So you have 24/7 roadside assistance included all over Europe. Usually they intervene within 2 hours, even if you're in the middle of the Italian mountains. They come within 2 hours. And then you have two cases. It's an easy fix, and they can fix it right there and then, and you just leave with the car. Second case, the car cannot be driven, so they will put the car on a truck. They will take it to a garage, and they will ask you what you want. If you rather have a replacement vehicle, which will not be a brand new car, it will be a rental car of similar size to the one that you've booked. If you rather have us pay for the hotel while your car is being fixed, let's say that you're in Milano and you were planning on staying in Milano for a week and it takes 4 days to get your car fixed, we can pay for your hotel for 4 days, or we can pay for your transportation from where you were until where you were going.
And
That, yes.
in general, I can I had a car breakdown this August in Germany,
Was it
and
with
the
Renault? Which
roads
was it?
No, it wasn't a Renault. It wasn't a
Okay.
Renault. It was
A new
I
one.
won't say the brand today, but and we called I mean the roadside assistance was very quick, even on August 15, which is a terrible holiday in
It's,
France.
it's true.
And they even came to pick us up, even though, so it was I was surprised by the quality of the roadside assistance in general. I'm not talking about your roadside assistance, it's just in general.
Sure.
Usually it's the closest guy who shows up, and
Usually, and
they were
Renault.
very friendly, and they did a great job. So, um, Patricia is asking, what is the website for renting a Renault?
So it's Renault Eurodrive.com. So Renault as the brand, Eurodrive.com. So I believe you have it.
It's basically the website that we're screen sharing right now.
This is the one, yes. Mhm.
So I don't know, you want to click maybe on the homepage so people get to take
Sure.
they see if they landed on the right website. Yeah. So this is like specifically dedicated to that TT program,
Yes.
which basically is a specific kind of deal for people who do not live in the European Union, right?
Yes, who do not pay their taxes. In all cases, if they don't pay taxes in the UE, in the European Union, they are entitled to a tax-free car. Yes,
Okay.
they can live in the EU as long as they are exempt. They can have one of our cars.
They can own an apartment in Paris
They
and
can.
pay taxes for that apartment in Paris, but as long as they live in the US, they're a US taxpayer.
Yes, they can get one of our
Okay.
cars. Or if they pay their
Okay.
taxes in the Emirates, they also can get one of our cars.
Okay. Um, David, are there any special offer discount offered for the attendees of this webcast webinar?
Yes, there.
Philippe,
Yes, yes,
did we prepare a special discount? Because we did actually
yes.
didn't talk
There's
about it. So
5% discount, and I'll give you the code at the end of the seminar, of course.
beautiful. It was not prepared, so that's a
No,
good
no, it's a very.
surprise.
You will be
Um,
surprised. It was a surprise, so it's rain now.
Sarah is saying, so the $58 fee does not work in case we have to cancel during the trip.
No,
I heard that a Renault would take 2 weeks penalty, or did I misunderstand?
no, she understood correctly. Actually, it's a 10 days penalty, and it's a very good question. Actually, it's the first time someone asks me that. Actually, I never thought of it, but no, it only covers cancellation before the pickup of the car. So once you have the car, it's non-refundable. So we will keep the $58. And if you return the car sooner, Renault will charge the 10 days penalty. Yes, it's a very good question.
Perfect. Uh, I remember I had once, I returned the car 2 hours before at a car rental, and they charged me for returning 2 hours before.
Okay.
Uh, I
Well,
think
that
I
doesn't
think
happen.
I don't remember where it was. I think it was in Belgium. You had because they had a very small parking garage, so they couldn't accept people to be early. Uh, yeah.
Well, that doesn't happen with us. Most of our agencies are in airports. And by the way, it's also good that you mentioned that because if you see here if you go to a car rental company and you put in Friday, May the 1st, and then Tuesday, the 30th of June, as dates of pickup and drop off, you'll be getting 61 days if you pick up the car at noon and return it at 11 o'clock in the morning. So they will charge you 1 day less. So in our case, it's 61 days because it's days included. So you can take the car on the 1st of May at midnight 1 and drop it off on June the 30th at 23:59. It's included. It's always days included.
How strict is the return inspection? With rentals, they check for every tiny scratch. Since this is a buyback program, is the inspection more lenient regarding minor cosmetic wear and tear?
Not at all, no. No, no. We don't charge for cosmetic. No, we had once, it's quite a while ago, customers that had taken Renault Traffic, which is a nine-seater bus, which we don't have anymore. And at some point, they removed the the last two rows, and they made a campfire inside the car, and they returned it like that. And then we didn't charge anything. Hopefully none of our customers will do something like that, but it's we are not very we don't look at the car any if there's a scratch, a broken mirror, you can return it like that, and you won't be charged for anything. It's a major strength of our program, actually.
I don't know if we answered that question already. I plan to travel through countries like Germany and Austria, where winter tires are mandatory during certain months. Does Renault Eurodrive provide vehicles equipped with winter tires, or is it my responsibility to buy rent them separately?
It's also a very good question. No, we do not deliver cars with winter tires unless you pick them up and drop them off in either Lyon or Geneva. But it's extremely expensive, so it's roughly $1,000 for winter tower tires on a Sandero, which is for me, I find it quite expensive. So you can, if you wish, have them installed at your own charge, and then return the car with the original tires, even if they are in the trunk, but they have to come with the car. So we only deliver cars with winter tires. If you pick them up in Lyon, pick up and drop off in either Lyon or Geneva, and it's very expensive. Let me see here if we can see. I think up for a Renault Clio. So you have, see, for instance, for this one, we don't offer, because it's a pickup in Bordeaux, drop off in Madrid. You can get the socks, the snow socks, or you can buy, if you wish, because also $406 is very expensive for tire socks. You can buy them for roughly 100 yourself. And this is all we offer on the website. If you want to take the car from Lyon or and Geneva, you can get the winter tires, but it's roughly $1,000, which is very expensive.
Yeah. So we just get the car from you, and then everything else we should get it outside. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, honestly, yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, because
Uh,
even the baby seat. These aren't our prices. These are the prices of the whole program. So it's quite expensive for a baby seat. 580 euros. It's a bit expensive. You can get
yeah.
this seat or an equivalent for roughly 100.
Okay.
And these
Perfect.
ones are official Renault seats with all the bells, the bells and whistles. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's a high-end add-ons. So John is saying, can you give us details about pickup at the airport, like Charles de Gaulle?
it's very simple. So when at the time of your booking, we will ask you for a flight number or at least an ETA, an estimated time of arrival. And the personnel at Charles de Gaulle, for instance, they will be following the flight on screen to see if there is an issue with your flight. So they will wait for you if there is a delay. Then once you come, they will be expecting a call. So they know that your flight has landed, and they will be expecting a call from you within the next 40 minutes of your landing. So you call them, they will tell you, please go to door number, I believe it's 11, I'm not sure, depending on the terminal. So they'll tell you, please go to door number 11, as an example. They come with a very big shuttle. They pick you up. So if you have a dog cage or it can go in the trunk, no problem at all. They will take you to the delivery center, which is about 2 kilometers away from Terminal 4. If you know Charles de Gaulle, which is very close. It's actually it's inside the airport, not inside the terminal. And then there they will show you the car. So they'll show you all major functions of the car, major equipment. And because our cars are delivered with a minimum of fuel, usually we deliver the car with enough to go for about 150 kilometers. So they will tell you where the closest gas station is. Once you drop off the car, you can drop it off with an empty tank. But honestly, the pickup procedure is super simple. So you come, you call them, they ask you to go to a specific door. They pick you up. Usually it takes 15 minutes for them to come. They take you to the pickup center and then they show you the car. It's very straightforward and it's not stressful at all. Actually, it's one of our goals is to make sure that this is not a stressful process at all.
Amazing. So we get a free we can return you said the car with an empty tank of gas, right?
Yes, but we give you the car with very little fuel also, and enough to go for
Okay.
150 kilometers, not much. It's
Okay.
about 25% of the tank,
Okay.
sometimes less.
John is saying the website shows pricing in dollar,
Mhm.
but we talk in euros.
Yes,
Can you clarify, please?
yes. The maker, so Renault, charges all agents in euros. So we have up a French version of the website, which is in euros. And it's true that for me it's easier to because I know all the prices in euros. I know that the pickup and drop off is 200 euros. I know that the cancellation fee is 50 euros. So it's easier for me to talk in uh, in euros. But everything that you book in English will be paid in US dollars. Unless you want to pay in euros, you can go to the French version of the website, and there you'll be getting prices in euros.
All right.
I'm sorry if I confused you. Sorry.
Um, Many Americans do not know how to drive a manual stick shift. What is the availability of automatic transmission in your fleet?
So in here you have BVM, so the M stands for manual, and here you have BVA, and the A stands for automatic. So you can see it here, transmission automatic. So quite a lot of our cars, actually, most of our cars are automatic. But you can make sure that you have an automatic car here by looking at the transmission in the description, looking at the transmission type. So it will be an automatic car.
If I book a car for a very long duration, 5, 6 months, and drive a lot, I might hit the mileage limit for an oil change or service. Is the routine maintenance covered in the contract?
No, that's also a very good question. The new oils, and I'm certain that you know, but to me it was a surprise. So the new oils are extremely performant. So you can go for at least 30,000 kilometers without an oil change, and in most cases 50,000. But for smaller cars like the Captur, for instance, or the Clio, you can count 30,000 kilometers. I don't recall receiving a car with 30,000 kilometers. Honestly, I don't. But if that happens, it is up to you to pay for the service. Service is roughly $200.
So, for the reference, 30,000 kilometer is about 18,600 miles.
Thank you. Yes.
So yeah. Um,
But I know that some customers do drive a lot. Australian customers, they drive quite a lot, but not even them. They usually they don't reach the limit.
John is asking, what's the process for dropping off the car at the airport? Will the shuttle take us to the terminal or to an airport hotel if we want?
Yes. So in both cases, they will take you to either an airport hotel or to your terminal. So you come. When you pick up the car, you will notice that they've put the drop-off center's address in the GPS, so you can ask them if they did it. Usually they are supposed to do it. So you have the drop-off agency, if it's not the same where you picked up the car, already memorized in the GPS. So you come, drop off the car. You'll see that control will take 2 minutes because again, they don't really check anything. They just take a look at the car and ask you for both keys. They will check if you've returned the security triangle, which is mandatory in Europe. That's roughly it. Maybe the spare tire also. So they check the spare tire, both keys, and then the triangle, and they will ask you to wait for a little bit before they take you to the terminal or a hotel airport. Sorry, an airport hotel.
Yeah. With the current fuel price in Europe, do you recommend diesel or gasoline models?
We don't have diesel cars on our range because of the anti-pollution norms in most of the European cities. So if you have a diesel car, you will not be able to drive it in most city centers, historical centers around Europe. So we only offer gas models. But it's true that diesel is a little bit less expensive, and cars usually consume less when they are diesel. But we don't have diesel on our range.
All right. I think it looks like we've answered. Um, will we get a recording? I was interrupted. Yes. All of this is recorded. And it's also on YouTube. We're live on YouTube actually.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, on our channel, Frenchly. It will also be available on our Facebook account, and we'll post it on our LinkedIn account as well. And we'll send you the recording exactly in 24 hours. So you'll receive this recording. And also in that automated email, you will get the link of the website if you want to book. And we'll put also the email of the team of Philippe. He has also someone helping him with the booking, so we'll put their email. Um, Philippe, last but not least, you told us that we're going to get 5% off today. So
that is correct.
you want to show us maybe where's the promo code or?
Yes, let me just stop sharing so that I can find the code here. Up. Tak, go. Up. Right. Ici. C'est tac. So the code is in caps. It's summer 5, number 5. Summer 5.
Okay, so I put it in the chat like this.
Let me check. Tac. Oh, that's correct. Yes, summer 5.
Okay, perfect. Um, and on YouTube, I'll put it also in the description so people can find it easily.
Although, let me just up there. Okay, so the code is active as of now.
Booking opened 2 days ago. The best cars go at the beginning, as Philippe said. So if you have any additional question, you will also get the email and contact information of Philippe in the automated email. So feel free to reach out to his team. Philippe, did you want to add anything else, or we're good to go?
I just thank everyone for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you to Romain also. It was very nice. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Philippe.
Merci.
Good luck. Enjoy your stay in Europe this summer. Bye bye.
Bye.